On Thursday, Iran's new supreme leader issued his first public statement since assuming the title from his father, who was killed in the early hours of the U.S.-Israeli attacks on Tehran. In the message, the younger Khamenei declared the Strait of Hormuz, gateway to some 20% of the world's oil, would remain closed. With gas prices spiking dramatically here in the United States since the beginning of the war, the Trump administration is scrambling to defend against, perhaps, Iran's most powerful weapon. NBC News business reporter Brian Cheung has our Sunday focus.
If you fill up your gas tank at any point in the last week or two, you likely noticed it already.
Oh, I don't like it. Not at all.
It's way too much.
Nationwide gas prices averaging more than $3.60 this week, up more than 60 cents since the start of the war.
Tonight, America attacks Iran.
It's the largest jump in oil prices since the Russian invasion of Ukraine in 2022, and it's bringing back bad memories of the long gas lines of the 1970s, when the world's oil producers placed an embargo on exports to the U.S. Back then, the U.S. wasn't a major oil producer like it is today. After decades of domestic exploration and drilling, the U.S. is now the world's largest producer of oil. That's right, more than Saudi Arabia and more than Russia. And expanding it has been a key part of Donald Trump's presidency.
Drill, baby, drill.
But energy dominance doesn't mean energy independence. John Kilduff is an energy analyst and partner at Again Capital.
How could we be the #1 producer in the world but still be subject to a shock happening in the Middle East?
The shale oil that gets produced here in the United States is not very well suited, actually, for our U.S. Gulf Coast refiners. It goes elsewhere. We are in a global market. We're a major player, and prices would be astronomically higher if we weren't in the position that the United States is.
Enter Iran. Although it accounts for less than 5% of the world's oil production, its geographic position gives it strategic advantage over the Strait of Hormuz. Just 20 nautical miles at its narrowest point, it's a critical corridor for more than 20% of the world's oil. And that traffic has come to a grinding halt due to attacks from Iran on ships that are trying to pass through. Iran's new supreme leader vowing to keep it shut down. The U.S. has floated the idea of using the military to escort boats through the strait. President Trump telling reporters Friday they will do that very soon. But until that happens, Kilduff says about 20 million barrels a day are being lost from the global supply. The White House making the controversial move this week to remove sanctions on Russian oil to help ease the pain.
If this situation isn't resolved in the next 2 to 4 weeks, we will be facing a full-blown energy crisis that rivals the 1970s situation.
Kilduff adding he could see gas prices reaching $4 a gallon within a week. You won't just feel that pain at the pump. Higher costs for jet fuel, diesel, and fertilizer means everything from air travel to the food you buy at the grocery store will become more expensive as well. Drivers across the country hoping to get some relief.
Horrible. I mean, that's bad. I mean, something needs to stop, needs to change.
And Brian joins me now live. Brian, good morning. As you point out, experts believe gas prices will continue to rise as the war continues. So in the meantime, what can drivers do to mitigate some of that cost?
Yeah, good morning, Willie. The first tip is first off to fuel up now, since prices at the pump are likely to be lower now than if you wait a little bit later down the line. But AAA has some advice for driving more efficiently as well to make sure you maximize the gas once it already is in your tank. Starting off with driving the speed limit. Also avoid aggressive driving. Use less air conditioning, check your tire pressure, and also be mindful of your car's weight. Again, as we heard from analysts, those gas prices could go up to $4 a gallon as soon as next week, and they're likely to remain elevated for as long as this conflict in Iran goes on. Willie?
Price moving up fast. Good tips there. Brian Cheung, thanks so much.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.